Tahereh is the author of the New York Times bestselling Shadowy series and the National Book Award longlisted A Very Large Expanse of Sea. Also, please welcome MOTAYNE. Maya is the debut author of Nocturna, which is a stunning own voices fantasy, the first in a new series, and it released just this past week. And last but not least, Victoria AVEYARD. Who's the author of the New York Times and Globe and Mail bestselling Red Queen series, and the newest book in the Red Queen universe, Broken Throne, also just went on sale this past week. So thank you guys so much for being here tonight.
Hello friends, my name is Lauren and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I am beyond excited for because, as you already know from the title, I am hopefully going to be meeting some of my favorite authors of all time. The authors at this signing are Victoria AVEYARD. She's the author of the Red Queen series, which is basically my favorite series of all time. So I'm excited. You can kind of see how many books I own of the same series over here. Kind of ridiculous, but like, it's fine. We also have Tahereh Mafi, which I actually really love now as well. She's definitely up there with some of my favorite authors. I recently read 3 books in like the first trilogy of this Tahereh Mafi series, which I devoured in like a couple days each. I loved it so much. Quality reads. And then this other author that's going to be there, her name is, I might pronounce this wrong, MOTAYNE. I don't know how to say that. Anyways, her debut came out a few days ago. It is called Nocturna. I have not read it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna read it or not, but maybe I'll just see how I feel or if like she goes over some things in the book. For the most part, I am very excited for Victoria AVEYARD, especially because she is essentially like my favorite author of all time, and I am pretty excited for Tahereh Mafi as well. So those two are like the main focus of why I'm going to this signing, and I'm very excited for this because, as I said, I basically own 3 copies of the same book, so that's very exciting. And so I just want to bring you guys along for this journey. I'm really excited, and I want to bring you guys along on this super, hopefully awesome day. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon as we start this adventure.
Bestselling Red Queen series, and the newest book in the Red Queen universe, Broken Throne, also just went on sale this past week. So thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Over to your writing. You've all built these amazing, fascinating, complex fantasy worlds and characters. So how do you guys keep track of it all, and what's your writing process like?
Talk about the chickens. Okay, my writing process is I try to write 1,000 words a day, and if I write 1,000 words, I have a calendar, and I put a sticker of a chicken on that day. So every day I can look at my calendar and see how many days I hit the chicken, which is what I call it. Otherwise, I have an Excel spreadsheet where I keep track of everything, or several Excel spreadsheets that don't make any sense, and some Word documents, but mostly it's the chicken method that I do.
Yeah, I use this program called Scrivener that is really great for keeping track of point of views and a lot of world building, because it'll keep it in the same window document, but you can flip between things very easily. I also do maps.
Can you talk louder?
Sorry.
Oh,
there you go. There it is.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I do maps too. I'm really into maps. If you've picked up one of my books and opened it, you have seen a map probably. So that's part of my world building process. And I work Monday to Friday, work hours. Weekends are usually for me to relax, live, and get excited to work again on Monday.
And flags and everything that you included in this new book?
Yeah, so there's a really fun one that includes an overlay for North America. So if you've seen the maps in the series, most people who live in North America can recognize that as North America. But if you're a foreign edition reader, that can be a little more dicey. So it's always interesting to have readers say, this is when I realized this is our world thousands of years in the future, and getting to sort of plot that track from where we are today to where they are then. I got a little preachy about climate change. There's a reason Florida is not on the map.
I think in the pursuit of publication, if you're a writer who's seeking to be published, in the pursuit of publication, a lot of people will tell you to develop a thick skin because this industry is rife with rejection. Along the way, like every step of the way, there's rejection. And I will tell you not to. I would say to not develop a thick skin because it is your thin skin that keeps you connected to humanity. And it is that thin skin that makes you a capable writer because you need to tap that well of empathy and like human emotion. You need to be able to be a compassionate writer in as much as you possibly can. So hold on to your thin skin. And if rejection hurts, that means you wrote something that mattered. It mattered to you and it probably mattered to somebody else. So hang on to that pain. It means something. It means you're doing something right.
I wrote a lot of fan fiction growing up, and that was really how I figured out what I wanted to read and what I wanted to be writing. And a lot of my fan fiction was inserting female characters into male-driven adventures. So that's where I was coming from and what I wanted to see. So write what you want to read.
Hi guys, so we just did my book signing. I have all my books here. It's too many to pick up, but I'll do an update later. They're all so sweet. I love them so much. More on this later, but... Hello everyone. So obviously I'm not at the signing, but I just wanted to do this quick conclusion to wrap up my thoughts, my day, and how I thought overall how it went. First off, what I want to say, I would not recommend spending more than 8 hours at the mall, because after 8 hours at the mall, both my friend and I were kind of losing our minds, but aside from that, the signing was amazing. As you saw, the authors came on, and it was Tahereh, Maya, and Victoria, and oh my god, when Victoria AVEYARD came out, I literally basically died on the inside. Oh my god, I saw her. First off, she's absolutely stunning. Major heart eyes the whole time. And then also I loved hearing everything the authors had to say. I only included a few clips because I only filmed a little bit of it. I wanted to just like enjoy the experience while I was there. But they gave lots of good advice. They said lots of funny things, especially Maya. She had so many funny jokes. It was really awesome. They were all just so kind and nice, and I loved hearing everything they all had to say. They were all just so great, and I loved listening to all of them, and honestly, it was definitely one of the like greatest experiences like ever, for me at least. I did get a bunch of books signed. I got Ignite Me, which is my favorite book in the Shatter Me series so far, and she has my name and she signed it over here. Then I also got Red Queen signed as well. You see her signature right there. And then I also got my 2 special edition Red Queen books signed with the same signature as you saw in the last book. And then for Broken Throne, her new release, she signed it to Lauren with her signature there. So overall, the signing like panel discussion was great. The authors themselves were super nice, super funny. I loved learning about them. And then also for like the actual part where you got to go up and like talk to the authors and get them to sign your books, Tahereh like was really sweet, and it was all just so great. And Maya, I didn't buy her book because it just didn't interest me that much, and it's a hardcover book, so it's also kind of expensive, so I didn't find it necessarily worth it for me to buy just because it didn't personally interest me. But as I said, she was super funny. She was like so smiley, and as a person she seemed so great. And then for Victoria AVEYARD, she was like, there's a part where you can like genuinely be like, oh yeah, thanks for coming, but she was like a step above that. She made great conversation. She took like your conversation to the next level. She was so genuine and kind, and it just was absolutely amazing. And just because of that, like I had like the greatest experience. But on top of all of that, that moment that I had there, it was just like 30 seconds, but it was great 30 seconds, man. Overall conclusion, absolutely worth going. I had a great time going to the mall and going to the signing. If you ever do have an opportunity to go to an author signing, whether it's an author that you kind of like, really like, or don't know, I would say give it a try. It's probably going to be worth it if it's anything like the experience I had. The panel discussion is great to listen to. The authors were all super sweet. You get books signed. It was overall a really good deal. I definitely recommend trying an author signing out if you know it is something that you would be interested in. So overall, as I said, I had a great time, and thank you guys for coming with me on this awesome day. I had a great time, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you've ever been to a signing, if you've met any of the authors I've previously stated, or just anything you feel like. And I will also see you very soon with a new video. So until then, bye.